What's up, everybody? It's Monday 15th of April 2019. I have no idea what I'm going to talk about today, but I'm at home in Poland, got some time off work, got a couple of weeks off for Easter. Sasha's out with her friends and Oliver's reading in his room, so thought I'd take the opportunity to make a short video. A little bit about what's been happening. What the plans are for the next couple of weeks, maybe. As you can see, maybe. Blue skies here in Wrocław today. It's gorgeous weather. Spent this morning today clearing some space in the basement, putting some things in the trash, in the rubbish, preparing the bicycles because tomorrow we are going on a family bike ride over close to the Olympic Stadium where the Speedway and the American football is played, and we're going to go for some dinner over there. So we're just getting the bikes ready, you know, pumping up the tyres and making the bikes ready for tomorrow's trip. What has been happening? So I can't believe we've been living here now, what, 21 months, something like that. July will be 2 years. It's crazy. Time has gone really quickly. Mixtures of having an amazing time, emotions, hard work. The commuting side of it, which people seem to focus on, is really quite easy for me. I have no problem whatsoever flying back to England on a Monday and then flying back to Poland on a Thursday or a Friday. What is very difficult for me is when I have to spend a long time away from the family, which is normally maximum sort of 10 days. But as you probably saw on my page, I was in Las Vegas from the 29th of March to the 5th of March. It was the 6th of April by the time we got back to the UK. And I obviously came back from Poland on Monday, the 25th of March. If you just figure out where we are now, 25th of March, flew to Vegas on the 29th of March, came back from Vegas on the 6th of April, and then had to work another week until I came back to Poland. So it was kind of 2.5 weeks away from Kinga and the kids. Obviously, when I was in Vegas with my friends, there were 13, 14 of us all together out there. You know, your mind is kind of busy. You're playing in the casino, or you're at a nice restaurant, or you're sleeping, or you're drinking and partying. So your mind is kind of occupied. But as soon as I came back, that was it. I just wanted to be back here with Kinga and the kids. Vegas was amazing. Let's talk about that for a little bit. Speaking to a few Poles, I know a lot of Poles have been to the USA, but speaking to a few Poles, they kind of say, you know, for them it's like kind of a luxury holiday. And I suppose it is because of the distance. And I suppose at the moment for Poles to get into the USA, to have a visa for travel, etc., is, you know, a little more difficult than it is for us Brits who can travel on our British passports. But the news is that hopefully this year or next year that Poles will be able to travel to the USA on the visa waiver program, which is the same as the Brits. So yeah, hopefully that will happen for Poles and it will become more accessible, because it's not actually, if you know what you're looking for, it's not very expensive to go to the USA for a week. We know what to pay because I've been to Vegas 9 times. I've also been to Florida once, been to Los Angeles, San Francisco, Palm Springs, many places on the West Coast, Yosemite Park and Grand Canyon and places like that. So I've got a bit of experience with booking these types of holidays, so I know what's a good price. Anyway, Vegas was awesome. My very good friend Glenn, you can see a load of my mates in this photo right here. Most of those guys were on the stag do, so many people are surprised that we went for 7 days, but I think so many of us on the trip were big Las Vegas fans that we always knew when Glenn decided to get married to Caroline that the stag do was probably going to be in Las Vegas. Anyway, so yeah, we flew out on the 29th, 12 guys from the UK. We met Brian from Ireland. He met us out there, and my friend Ian, he lives in Sweden, and he also met us in Las Vegas. So that's 14 of us. We stayed at the Excalibur Hotel on the Strip on Las Vegas Boulevard, and we had an amazing time. So the best man, Wes, he organised such an amazing trip. The Friday and Saturday night we had like a limousine bus where we had entrance into clubs and bars, and whilst you're on the bus it was sort of, the drinks were included, so we were drinking a lot of vodka and beers, and it was awesome. Then on the Sunday night we obviously needed to chill a little bit because you know, when you travel from the UK to USA, you go backwards 8 hours to the west coast of the USA anyway, to Las Vegas. So we should have landed in USA at 10 p.m. British time, but obviously that's 2 p.m. Las Vegas time. So when you land at 2 p.m. in Las Vegas, all you want to do is check into your hotel, get a beer, go and explore, show the people that have never been there before in your group all about the area in which you're staying in Las Vegas. So then we went out that evening, and I came home, I think 6 o'clock in the morning, Saturday morning. I'd had no sleep. We'd been in the casino, we'd been gambling, we'd been to a club, we'd been drinking. It was such good fun. Some of the guys stayed out later than me. So I came home 6 o'clock, which is what, 2 p.m. in the UK. So I'd had no sleep, and it's like 2 p.m. in the UK. Then on the Saturday night we did the same thing. So on the Sunday night we went for dinner, we went to a Chinese restaurant, which is a good idea because that night we managed then to have a bit of an earlier night. I think I was in bed about 1 o'clock. Then on the Monday night, for me, was the best day I had in Las Vegas. The Monday we spent the day around the pool. We hired a cabana in the adult pool at Excalibur. We took our own beers and vodka and cranberry and swam and had a really good time, played a few tricks on Glenn. And then in the evening we took what I think is called like a booze bicycle or a beer bicycle. It's basically a big bike for 15 people. You all pedal. In the middle is a dance floor. On the one side is a tables with chairs, and you pedal like on a bike. There's a driver at the front. And we went down to Fremont Street, which is old Vegas. Really cool part of Vegas if you ever go. People always focus on the Strip, but go down to Fremont Street. The food's good, the beer's cheaper, the food's cheaper, the gambling is cheaper. And it was awesome. We had such a good time. Check out the Facebook page, Super Commuting Dad, because there's some pictures on there and videos from that evening. It was awesome. And that's it. The rest of Vegas was, you know, chilling out around the pool, obviously drinking quite a lot with a group of guys. After a week, we were all ready to come back home because it's like hardcore, 7 days, partying, drinking. You know, we're not young men anymore. We're all kind of 39, 40, 42, 44 years old. So we can't do every night anymore, but it was great fun. So that was my 9th visit. Never been with Kinga yet. So I hope that my next trip will be with Kinga. Yeah, to Vegas. What else has gone on? So anyway, yeah, I came back then, and then I went back to work on Monday, the 8th of April, I think it was. Worked 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and then on the 12th in the morning I flew to Poland, where I have now just over 2 week holiday. Due to Easter, bank holiday Friday in the UK and bank holiday Monday, it means that I can take just a few days and actually get 2 weeks at home in Poland. So I've got a couple of days off with Kinga. Kinga's off tomorrow and Wednesday. Ollie is off today, Tuesday, Wednesday. But as many of you probably know, especially if you're watching from Poland, the teachers are on strike at the moment. I don't want to get into any debate whether that's correct or incorrect, but I understand why they're doing it. And that means that the children are spending a bit more time at home than originally planned. They, of course, love that. And, you know, I quite enjoy it as well because I'm here. Anyway, what did we do yesterday? We took a walk to the local kind of shopping centre, supermarket, and the kids took their scooters. We had a nice walk. It was nice weather. Today, Kinga's at work. I've got a Polish lesson this afternoon. Because I'm here for a couple of weeks, I've asked my teacher if I can have a couple of extra lessons. So I've got a lesson at 6:30 this evening. Spent the morning today clearing out the basement, as I mentioned. Sophie's out with her friends, the weather's gorgeous. And then tomorrow, like I said, we're taking a bike ride to a restaurant over near the Olympic Stadium where the Speedway is held, and the American football, I think, if they still have American football there. What else? School is the thing that I get asked about all the time. School is going well. Obviously, they're on strike at the moment. I think for Sophie, even if the teachers decided not to go back this year, it wouldn't matter for her grades because she's got, her average is like a 5+ or something at the moment. So she's doing really well. Hopefully she will receive the Czerwony Pasek again, but you know, if not, doesn't matter, we're really proud of her. Ollie, you know, he doesn't change, he's just relaxed, goes to school, got lots of friends, has good fun, spends his life on his Xbox, but I'm encouraging him, you know, to exercise and do some kind of sport instead of sitting on his bum all day long. He's doing well, his Polish is better, but it really frustrates me still. He, in a public environment, like yesterday we were in a shop and he just speaks English all the time, and I don't know if it's because I'm there or what, but he just finds it easier. But the good thing is he's learned a lot of Polish and he speaks it very well. So school is going okay. Finishes on the 21st of June, is the last day of school. What else is happening? On the 3rd of May, so in a couple of weeks' time, Kinga will come with the kids to the UK for 4 days or so, because Glenn and Caroline will be married on the bank holiday weekend in May. So myself and Kinga will be going to the wedding. Really looking forward to that. And the kids will stay with my parents. Then back to Poland. Then on the June the 18th, Kinga and myself are going to a Metallica concert. I'll cut myself off then, I don't know how. We're going to a Metallica concert in Manchester, England. So flying to the UK, going to where we live in Banbury, get the train to Manchester, stay in a hotel. And that was a gift that I got for Kinga for her 40th birthday. She's big into the kind of rock and metal music. I'm not really a fan, but we're going to Manchester. Then we fly back to Poland. Kinga's mum will be here looking after the children. Then, yeah, then that's it. Then it's the summer, so we've got to think about a holiday. We're not sure what we're going to do about holiday this year. Still thinking about that. What else? I had a message from someone the other day. I had a message from a guy the other day, English guy, Polish wife, couple of children, same position as me, living in the UK at the moment, has a place in Poland and is considering or is planning to move to Poland and commute the same as me. So it's quite nice to receive a message from that guy asking about the difficulties of the relationship, in terms of did it have a bad or detrimental effect on the relationship, as in mine and Kinga's relationship, with me not being around for 4 days a week. First of all, I'd say relationship with the children, I think we spoke about this loads of times, but relationship with the kids, it's probably, I mean, in my relationship with my children has always been awesome. Sophie's of an age now where she doesn't really want to spend too much time with Daddy, but we still do spend a lot of time together. I think I'm now very much conscious that I'm not here in the week, so that I make every extra effort then when I'm here on holiday or at a weekend to spend time with the kids. Whether that's, if it's raining outside, and whether that's playing board games in the house, or whether that's going on a bike ride, or just going for a walk, or going for dinner, whatever, I try and make more time for the kids. The second thing is the relationship with your partner or your wife or your husband or whatever. I think, and I said to this guy, I won't name him on here obviously, but it really depends on the type of people you are. I mean, I know people that I know, friends of mine, they spend every moment they can with their wife, and I understand that. But me and Kinga are not the sort of people that need to live in each other's pockets. I'm happy if she wants to go out with her friends. If she goes out for the evening with her friends, then I stay at home with the children. If she wanted to go away for the weekend, I have no problem. She was in Warsaw the other weekend with a couple of friends. Not a problem. She has no problem with me going to Las Vegas. Every, I don't know, 4 years or so. I went in 2015 and I went again obviously this year. As long as we get our family holiday and some time together, she doesn't care at all about it. She doesn't mind that I'm not here 4 days a week. I think there are some jobs that I would normally do during those 4 days. You know, I would cook quite a lot and stuff like that. But Kinga has to do all of that herself. But for us, you know, their saying is the absence makes the heart grow fonder. I think for me and Kinga, that's probably true. in that we're not together for 4 days a week. So when we're together at the weekend, we probably make more time, and we probably appreciate each other more than we would if we were together every single day. So I don't think it's had any negative effect on our relationship at all. After now, you know, almost 2 years, year and a half, more than a year and a half. What else? I've got no script, I'm thinking. Last year, obviously, we went to Zakopane, to Mazury, to Gdańsk. This year, obviously, I had Las Vegas. We've got a weekend in Wales, in Cardiff, in September that's planned because Kinga, as you probably know, is a big Speedway fan, Żużel fan from Sparta Wrocław. And every year in Cardiff, they have the Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix. So we've got tickets for that. We're taking the children. We've got a nice bungalow on like a farm, booked up for that. Then I've got a few days off for the Metallica thing, back and forth from Poland there to England. And then I've got a week's holiday left, so we're thinking possibly about going back to Mazury. Don't know. We might try somewhere different. So I haven't got anything planned yet at the moment, which is strange for me. I've normally got the whole year planned. What else? The flat is almost finished. It's taken, you know, to live in it was done very quickly because this flat was very old-fashioned and brown and wooden. Everything was wooden, and we just cleaned everything and, you know, made everything white and fresh and new furniture. And now we've got a new bathroom, we got our new interior doors. Last job is the kitchen. We're hoping that at the beginning of July we need to speak to our builder. We hope that we're going to get a new kitchen fitted in July, and then it's just tidying up a few things, a bit of paint here and there, and then the flat's done, which is nice. I think that's it. Yeah, so I'm just chilling now. We've been out on bikes and stuff this morning, cleared out the garage, the basement. It's what, nearly 4 o'clock. Kinga will be home from work soon. I've already cooked the dinner, I've already washed, so everything is washed the clothes, I mean. They're out on there drying. So yeah, I'm just waiting for my teacher now. Whilst I'm waiting, I'm going to read a book. I've got a really good Lee Child, Jack Reacher book, for those of you that like that sort of thing. I'm going to sip on my little beer. Enjoy the sunshine. I'm hoping that it warms up even more. Next weekend's supposed to be good. Oh yeah, next weekend is Easter, big thing in Poland. As I mentioned before, I'm not a religious person, but I love the Polish tradition of Easter. We have been invited to our very good friends, to their family across the road. We've got some friends visiting from Warsaw. Looking forward to getting together with everybody. It's our friend Magda's birthday next Saturday. Happy birthday, Magda. And then the weekend after that is Oliver's birthday. He's going to be 9 years old. So yeah, we've got a lot of things coming up. We'll make lots of short videos and clips over the next couple of weeks whilst I'm here, and be putting those onto Instagram and stuff. Sorry for the long-winded waffle today. This was not planned. I just thought I'd do a video update. We'll speak to you all soon. Laters.